Hey guys, Passion Speaks here. Diet and nutrition is one of the things that I'm very passionate about. What I'm doing right now might seem a little crazy. It's very controversial. I call it a diet, but it's more of a way of eating. I've been experimenting for a few years on different ways of eating. I started out with the plant paradox diet, and then I went to keto. Back then I did try carnivore. I wasn't really aware of what it was. I didn't know what I was doing. I did not do my research. So that one I only stayed on for 2 or 3 weeks and thought, oh, well, this is just not for me, but I didn't give it enough time. I want to get this out of the way. This is a disclaimer. I am not giving anybody by any means medical advice. I am not a professional in the subject of diet and nutrition. This is just my story on what I am doing and my experiences with diet and nutrition. So I just wanted to make sure everybody was aware of that. 3 weeks ago, I started the carnivore diet again. I'm starting this diet because I'm having some medical issues that I feel like this way of eating could solve. Okay, so I've been on this way of eating for about 3 weeks. I'm going to tell you guys kind of the pros and cons as I go along with this way of eating. I don't want to call it a diet because I'm not doing this to lose weight. Weight loss is a nice symptom of this way of eating. I definitely have lost a lot of fat and inches and weight over the last 3 weeks. But when I did keto way back when I was first diagnosed with epilepsy, it did help me and my seizures. I have partial complex temporal lobe epilepsy, and it's actually in both of my lobes. I had gone to a neurologist, been on medications. Medications made me sick. Some of them I went toxic on and had a lot of issues. So I put myself on the ketogenic diet, which was pretty new. I didn't know a whole lot about it, but it was effective. I was able to get off of the medications and be seizure free. So that's one of the reasons why I'm trying this way of eating, because I know it will work for that. But that's not the main reason why I'm doing this. I had been doing pretty strict keto for over a year, and then I started eating normal foods. I started eating cookies and cakes and carbs, and it's totally wrecked my body. I was having some issues with depression, which I hadn't for like years and years, but this depression was like horrible. It was worse than I remember ever experiencing, but maybe it's because I haven't had depression for so long. And my ankles have started swelling up and having a lot more pain, stiffness, just feeling kind of like crap, a lot of migraines. That's why, the main reason I was on keto before was migraines and epilepsy, but the reason why I had migraines is because I have the seizure, and then I will have migraines after, which can be pretty uncomfortable, horrible, bad. And of course I have asthma and those kind of things. So I want to see what this way of eating can really help. I know it'll help the seizures, obviously. I don't have those that often. So I've been on the carnivore diet 3 weeks. Of course, I had gone off of, I was eating whatever I wanted. I was eating sugars and bread and those kind of things. So for my first couple of weeks, I have gone through horrible sugar withdrawals. I've been irritable and angry, nauseous. So the first couple of weeks was pretty rough for me because I love my cookies, I love my fat cakes and pastries and and Starbucks with all of that sugar. I like sugar, but sugar is horrible for us. I did not know that for a lot of years. A lot of people, when they go on this diet, they have a lot of issues with either constipation or diarrhea. I had more constipation to begin with, which means I wasn't eating enough fat. You know, it's really hard to do nowadays because when you're eating nothing but meat, everywhere, every store that I go to, they cut away the fat because our society, we've been taught that fat is bad for us. It's gonna give us a heart attack, stroke, it's gonna cause high blood pressure, all of that crap, which I'm finding is not true. There's a lot of doctors that are on YouTube that are saying this as well. Try to find pieces of meat that has a lot of fat. That wasn't working, so I eat butter, which is still kind of a little bit disturbing to me off and on, but I've only been doing this for 3 weeks. Last time I did this way of eating, I stopped at 3 weeks because I was having electrolyte imbalance, so I was having a lot of foot cramps and my legs hurt and those kind of things. But now I know what I need to do to prevent the electrolyte imbalance. So this transition hasn't been horrible for me. I did have the constipation for a week, and then for about a week it went the other way where I had some diarrhea and stuff, but I think the body has to adjust because you're going from eating sugars and carbs, which carbs break down into sugars for energy, and to using fat for energy. That's why pretty much everyone loses a lot of fat and weight and gains muscle. I've noticed in 3 weeks, I've lost 6 pounds, which isn't horrible. I'm usually at like 120. I'm at 113.6, somewhere around there. But the weight's not what I'm interested in. I am feeling stronger and I can tell I'm gaining muscle. And I'm not doing a whole lot. I'm taking a walk maybe twice a week. I do a little bit of exercises, not a whole lot of cardio, a little bit, but I'm really not doing much right now. I'm just letting my body get used to this because it's gonna take a good month and a half for our bodies to transition over from carbs to using fat for energy. So I am eating butter. I'm eating pure Irish butter. One of my goals is I'm trying to get rid of preservatives because I think I'm very sensitive to preservatives, and I just want to eat real food. I don't want to eat all of the crap that they're adding to our food. One interesting thing I've noticed though is when I started Carnivore, within a week, the swelling in my ankles went away and the swelling in my feet went away. The swelling was bad enough to where I was having trouble getting my shoes on because my feet were so swollen. And then I love bacon, so I was eating a lot of bacon. I love bacon. I was feeling good. And then my ankles swelled up again and my feet swelled up, and it's painful. It's hard to walk and it's painful, and so I cut out the bacon, sadly, and within 24 hours the swelling was gone. And actually I think my feet have been swelling a little more than I thought for a while because my shoes feel like there's so much extra space than I felt for like months and months and months. So, which is weird. So I've cut out bacon because for me there's something in it that is causing some sort of autoimmune issue. So far that's kind of what I am noticing. I'm noticing that I'm a lot skinnier and thinner. I've noticed what's weird, just 3 weeks into this, I have this very healthy glow about my skin, and I don't think I've had that before, or not to this extent. So I'm cutting out everything except for just beef and bison. I've cut out pork and chicken for right now. I'm doing this as a total elimination diet because also, oh, I forgot to tell you, I have this rash on my neck and I've had it for quite a while, and it'll get better, worse, but it never goes away completely. It's not that noticeable, but I know it's there, and it bothers me because usually when you get a rash on your neck, either it's hormonal or it's diet related, like I'm eating something that I am allergic to. I'm doing this really, really strict. It's gonna be similar to the lion diet. I may go to the lion diet eventually, but I'm trying to cut everything out that I can be allergic to. Once I have a good foundation and I know that all of my symptoms are gone, then I'm gonna start to slowly add things back. And I may start with chicken and different meats, and then I may broaden beyond that. I want quality of life. I want to feel good. Just because I'm getting older doesn't mean I need to have all of those issues that we have been taught to believe age causes, because it might not. You know, just food for thought there. But I will be talking about other ways of eating, like the diets I've done. I did try vegetarian for a little bit. I couldn't stay on that very long. It made me pretty sick. Making bone broth, and I'm drinking it to help on the electrolytes, because there's so many different electrolytes you can get in bone broth. Our main electrolytes that we really need is, of course, sodium and potassium, magnesium, and calcium. You'll lose all of the water that our body's holding onto that it shouldn't be, all the unhealthy water. So that's a lot of the reason why so many people lose quite a bit of weight, or if not weight, they lose inches on everywhere. Because the standard American diet is not really good for us. I love ribeye, so I eat that. I like it medium rare, and I feel really good when I eat that. But I'm trying to get different types of beef from different locations of the cow or the bison, so that I can get the different nutrients and vitamins that I need. I'm feeling pretty good so far. We are the only mammal on Earth that's confused about what we should be eating, which is very interesting. Check out my other videos. I have a lot of art videos. Those are kind of quirky and funny. Yeah, check out my art videos, and if you want to purchase prints of my artwork, you can find that on Etsy, which is on the front page of my YouTube channel, on the banner on the lower right. Also, behind me you can see a few of my artworks. I do paint. It's acrylic painting right now. I should start drawing more, but I just haven't. Definitely leave a like if you like this video. Some comments down below. I know this is a very controversial topic, and I'm just trying to feel the best that I can feel. So if I'm offending anyone out there, I am sorry. If I could eat vegetables and nothing but vegetables, I would do it. Subscribe for more videos like this. Thank you so much. Bye.